Hello everybody, and welcome back to some more Hearthstone. We're going to play a bit more of the girl power deck today. And then we're going to try out some other decks. As you can see, I got a couple of new ones here, which I will be showing you if that goes away. There we are. So without further ado, let's jump straight into more of the girl power deck. And we had a 50% win rate last video. Let's hope we have a slightly better one this video. I always settle for 75. I'd settle even more for 100. Nice and quick start, that's good. More as well, in between the videos, when I was testing out some other decks, and it won all three of those games as well. So Valeera seems to have performance issues. I think that's what it is.
You asked for it. Watch your
Okay, so Archer, Rocketeer, Ysera. We'll clear those two. I'll keep the Imp Master along with the Archer. I should have thrown the Archer because I'm not going to play it on turn 1 unless she plays a 1 health minion that is good to kill with it, but that's not going to happen. That Goldshire Footman, wow, that's definitely not going to happen. I think we do nothing this turn. Next turn we can coin an Imp Master and then throw out another Imp Master after that. See, the use of a Goldshire Footman is interesting because it suggests it's a card often favoured by newer players because it looks good. Cause it's like, oh, it's a 1/2 for 1 and it has taunt, which is good because I can protect my face with the taunt. Whereas in fact, it's not a very good card because it's not strong, and this early in the game, you don't need to worry about protecting your health. Health is not the be-all and end-all of the game. The actual objective is board control, essentially. Health can be considered a resource more than anything else. And those of you who are fans of Trump may well know that I just pretty much parroted what he said, and that's because he was absolutely right about that. So we'll coin out the Imp Master there, get a couple of imps. But see, that's the interesting thing. That's a fine enough start in a mage deck, I suppose, but this play would suggest an inexperienced player, and yet the name, Grim, would suggest not necessarily inexperienced, or possibly, I suppose that's their Battle.net title, so I probably shouldn't judge things off the name, because it's going to be very difficult to actually be able to tell anything, because they might have been playing WoW for 12 years, and then just... WoW's not been out for 12 years, has it? Can't have been out for 12 years, that's ridiculous, Tom. I don't know how long it's been out for, I don't really play it. So, okay, Fire Blast the Imp Master, that's fair enough. Runs that into the Imp Master, that's also fair enough. Runs that into the Imp Master, okay, that's actually fairly good for me. That is actually not bad, because now I can just... I can actually do this without losing him, and I think I might just... Rather than throw out another Imp Master and have to trade unfavorably with that, I'll do it like that. I take 1 damage, but then, haha, I have 2 1/1s on the field! Fear my mighty 1/1s! It's okay, though, because next turn we'll Dragonling Mechanic. And he'll probably Fire Blast the 2/1, but never mind. If he's Fire Blasting stuff every turn, he's not playing many other cards at least, so that's a positive. Don't be a Water Elemental, please. Mirror Image, it's not a Water Elemental, fantastic. However, Mirror Image is also fairly annoying. The Archer, go for the Archer in case I have a way to put it back to my hand. There you go. Because the Imp is useless if I put it back to my hand. The Archer actually does something, so you can do that. Oh, or I could Blood Sail, then Dagger up after hit one of these guys. Nah. The Dragonling Mechanic. There's not really much point Blood Sailing here. The Dragonling Mechanic, playing that gives me 2 creatures as opposed to 1. And we've got pretty much a better stat distribution, actually. We have the same... It's a 2/4 versus a 3/3, but also the 2/1. Which, I mean, yes, that is going to die to Fire Blast, unless she really wants to play something for 5 or 4 mana, in which case it won't, and we're fine. But it's unlikely that will survive this turn, which I'm fine with, because you don't often expect that to survive, especially not against a mage, the 2/1 there. You don't expect, although the 1/1 is still alive, but nobody in their right mind would Fire Blast a 2/1 with a 1/1 on the... With Fire Blast a 1/1, sorry, when there's a 2/1 on the field. And I've just said 1 so many times, it must just sound ridiculous. There you go, see. So that was a very obvious play, and by far the best value Fire Blast you could possibly have made there. Question is, now does she have something to play for 3 mana? Possibly an Arcane Intellect? I can't imagine she would Frostbolt this. But if she would have Frostbolt my 2/4 for 2 mana, that would actually be fine by me, because it means she's burned a Frostbolt and she hasn't even managed to kill it. So this could cut next turn. Okay, so she's got nothing else to play. That's pretty good. So now we have options. We can play the Imp Master and Dagger up. We can Dagger up Bloodsail, Elven Archer. We have many options. I mean, I could dagger up, Bloodsail, hit it, Elven Archer it, and that way it dies and I have all these things. But I'm not sure if that's a good use of the 1 damage utility, really. But at the same time, the alternative is play the Darkscale Healer. I don't want to do that. And I would quite like to get a 3/3 on the board, which means I don't want to play this without the dagger. So I think we will actually do that. I mean, it is 1 damage. It's not the end of the world if we don't use it the most efficient way possible. Because now I do have a board that is considerably stronger than her lack of board, but it's also kind of shit. So if she flame strikes this board next turn, I'm okay with that because there's not much actually good on it. So I probably will actually play the Sunwalker next turn as well, because not only does that not die to flame strike, but it might even prevent a flame strike for a turn because you might have to polymorph it or something, or just possibly ping the shield. So yes, my current board does die to flame strike, but I won't. The trick is now, unlike the game I played last time where I forgot to keep an eye out for it, Mage on turn 6, so next turn I am just not going to play anything that could possibly die to flame strike, which means no Imp Master. Actually, the Darkscale Healer wouldn't even die to it. So yeah, that is a good trick. I got 4 minions on the board. I'm happy with that. It's a strong enough board that I can trade out for most things. I could actually trade out for a giant if she played one. Admittedly, that's only if she doesn't. No, I couldn't. Well, I could, but I'd have to hit in the face. So that's actually. Would I have to hit in the face? 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I would. Yeah. So I can only do that by hitting it in the face. So that's not. Please don't play a giant. Like an explosion. Okay. That's fine. And another gold shuffle. I think this is a new player. Another mirror image. Okay. You can finish your turn now. There's nothing else to. You've got no mana. You can fit. The timer is ticking down. Excuse me. There we go. Oh, the way I say excuse me, even though it's a video, you're not all actually here. That's not how it works. Okay, well I was going to Sunwalker, but I could Imp Master Shattered. Well, no, because actually the Shattered Sun does still die to the Flame Strike, so I won't do that because the original plan still holds. If he does have a Flame Strike, she does have a Flame Strike, then the Sunwalker still survives. So that is actually definitely a better option here still. And excuse me, the smart thing to do here would be to Fire Blast that, probably. Unless you could have somebody remove that. Yep, there we are, Polymorph. That is what I expected. Sunwalker is a very good target for Polymorph, and you will often see it receiving a Polymorph because it is just... yeah, it's good for it, basically. Question is now, do I still play around Flame Strike? Does she still have Flame Strike? I'll play an Amish Inventor. Yes, that dies to Flame Strike, but it's not a great minion anyway, so who gives a shit? I could play these, but I won't. I think I will actually just dagger up. And this way I've got some considerably better minions in my hand, which means... yeah, it means I have quite a few more options these coming turns. Next turn I could Darkscale Healer, Shattered Sun, or Darkscale Healer, Imp Master. Could Imp Master, Shattered Sun, Dagger, but there's no point in daggering up, I just did. Well, I'm going to go break and enter into this place. Ah, much better. Very satisfying. I love these boards, they're so clever. And one thing I like as well is look at these things you can do. I've not given this. Look how much stuff I can break. Break the sign. Sign is broken. Everything from that, you can press that. You can press him. You can press the hay. You can break this roof here. Little note, this clock face always shows the correct time. So see, it's currently 3:46 PM. That is the time that it is showing. You can also knock this bucket down, I think. Yeah, there we are. And I'll just deal with this. Oh, okay, what do I do here? I could kill that and take 3 damage to the face and trade my board in. Though that would actually survive if I Shattered Sunned it, but I don't particularly want to do that. Actually, no, if I healed it up, I could actually... then that wouldn't even have to die at all. Okay, let's do that. Again, dice a Flame Strike, but not a particularly overpowered board anyway. And there's no point playing around Flame Strike so much so that it actually prevents me from winning, so... there we go. I'm fine with that. But yeah, I discovered the other day, I just did all the things you can do on this board except one. All the things I think you can do, because I discovered the other day, you can actually break this. I just discovered that like 2 days ago. I've been playing this game for months and I had no idea you could just break that little bit of stone there. It's great fun. All these little interactive boards. I love them. Another water elemental. Well, shit, son. That's not good. Another polymorph? Please be another polymorph, because then you won't get your Sarah. Would make dealing with that water elemental trickier, but not a huge problem. What are you doing? If she flame strikes the dark scale healer, then there's definitely a so if she fire blasts dark scale healer, there's definitely a flame strike coming next turn. Okay, no. It doesn't look like there is a flame strike. Okay. Well, oh yes, of course, Sylvanas. I kind of want to play Sylvanas now, just so that I've got Sylvanas, but there's too many ways that she could prevent the death rattle actually getting anything. So we'll play Sarah. It's not at all. It's not very good to trade these both in because it's poor value. So I actually won't. I will just go for the face because that's not a huge problem here, and I can just kill it next turn. I'll have the things to do so then. Nightmare, tremendous. Well, currently I have 6, 10, 14. I currently have lethal, but that's assuming she doesn't have. Yeah, polymorph. I assumed, or rather, I feared that a polymorph was coming for Ysera, but frankly, I didn't really want to bait it out with Sylvanas. I got Nightmare at least, so that's nice. And I could actually, if the sheep survives, I can Nightmare the sheep and kill that with it. But it probably won't. She'll trade that into something, so that's not going to work. Shame, really, because that would be great fun.
What to do?
I am in a clear advantage here. As well as having the stronger board, I have 10 more health and more cards. She's only got 3 in hand and 1 on board. I got 4 on the board, even if one's a sheep, and 5 in hand. So that's pretty good. Well, you have 6 mana and 3 cards. There cannot be this many choices. Fireball, finally. Okay, so that's dead. Oh, she did. Thank you. Thank you for hitting me in the face. No, wait, leave the sheep alone. Crap. That's not what I want at all. An interesting combo with Sylvanas and Nightmare, actually. That could be fun. Aha, she left the sheep alone. Fuck that combo. I'm going to just... Bam. Death by sheep. I probably should have gone for the face there, but never mind. Okay, so now we Darkscale Healer, Scarlet Crusader, Novice Engineer. Because now this can hit that and not die. And even if she Flame Strikes, if she were to Fire Blast this and then Flame Strike the board, I'd still have a 4-1 on the field, which admittedly is not great. But I've got some solid cards in my hand now, so I don't mind too much. And if she doesn't Flame Strike it, I win. Or do I win? Hang on. 6, 10, yeah, I currently win if she doesn't kill anything. But she'll kill something. Arcane Missiles. Oh, that's risky. Oh, come on! The 2 1-health minions. The chances of that was just unbelievably low. Ah, well, my victory is now far from assured. Well, no, it's still fairly solid, but I haven't definitely won this turn, is my point. But I am still probably going to win. There we go. A spell power boosted Fire Blast this, spell power boost Flame Strike is the only way to win this, but she obviously can't because she's got 1 card. Frost Nova. Nope, Frost Nova doesn't. Nope, Frost Nova does when that's 5 attacking it. God damn it! Quit slowing me down! It's fine though, because victory is assuredly mine. I'll save that, because then I can just throw it next turn. I'll throw down Sylvanas for funsies. Oh, that was stupid, actually, because now I have the other imp taking up space. But who gives a fuck? Look at this board. I'm going to win. Nothing will save her. There is nothing in her hand that she... That 1 card cannot save her. She would need a minimum of 2. Huh. That actually... No, it still can't, because... Nope. Goodbye. The desperation. What are you going to play for 1 mana that saves you here, lady? You have nothing. Admit you have nothing.
You win this.
She admitted. Tremendous. Tremendous. Well done, girls. I'd say take some time off, but no, we've got another game to play. Let's do this. Cast 4 spells. What spells did I cast? I don't have any spells. Oh, I did Nightmare and... The fuck else spell did I cast? I cast Nightmare. But that's the only spell I have. Or I had, more correctly. I only drew the one spell, didn't I? Huh. Maybe I'm missing one. Oh well. I'll see it back in editing. Who have we got this time then? I feel like it's a warrior. Holy shit, how did I do that? Oh my god. I am amazing. That's incredible. I feel like it's... And it was a warrior. Incredible. Cool. Evidently, I'm either a witch or really lucky or something. I don't give a fuck. That was great. I'm so pleased with myself for correctly calling that like a second before it appeared. It's great. No, in my luck, there'll be fucking audio lag, and I'll say it as it appears, and you'll all be sitting there going, the fuck is he talking about? Why is he so happy? Just throw those two out, because that's a fairly solid start. You could always cleave, but Divine Shield is pretty useful for keeping that at bay. Next turn, I will probably Novice Engineer, or I might just Dagger up and then Blood Cell. No, I won't do that. Oh, please burn a Fiery War Axe charge on a 2-1. Thank you. Shame about the 2-1, but that is not a good use of a Fiery War Axe, I'll tell you that. I will throw out the Novice Engineer to help bring my card total back up. Next turn, Scarlet Crusader. Turn after that, possibly Dagger up Blood Sail or Dragonling Mechanic, depending on what the board is like. Got a lot of early plays here, that's good. Whirlwind. Gold Whirlwind, no less. Very pretty. What the hell? He's got a Gold Whirlwind, so he's obviously played as a warrior a lot. Well, it is a basic card, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, it is. He's obviously played as warrior a lot, and yet he just burned 2 charges of that really, really badly. Yeah, sorry, man. You're going to have so many Divine Shields coming into your face here. I'm not at all sorry, actually, but it's so many of them. It's insane. He might be playing kind of a super control warrior, in which case the Dragonling Mechanic will be pretty good here. So, basically, a target of mine should be to keep his armor low because he'll be running Shield Slam, which means he can just do as much damage to one of my minions as he has armor for 1 mana. Really? Brawl? Okay, some of them do run Brawl. Yes! Exactly what I wanted to survive because she keeps the Divine Shield. So he just brawled 1 good minion and 2 not really good minions. So that's really, really good for me. I'm just choosing... I don't want to Sun Fury 2 these guys. I could Dagger this. Don't really want to do that either. Could Nomish Inventor? No, I will Dagger this. Do I throw this out? No. It may not be keeping to mana, but it's 1 mana. It's not a huge problem, and I still had a good play this turn, so I'm okay with that. I'm good with that. Corcoran Elite. To the face. That doesn't speak particularly to a control, but never mind. Ooh, I'm sorry, sir. This is going to be a most unpleasant situation for you. Probably should have kept that dagger charge, but never mind. My, I hope you have some kind of board clear. Actually, no, I hope you don't have some kind of board clear, but you probably want some kind of board clear. But I hope you don't have it. What do you have? Armor. Good. Anything else? A Frothing Berserker. Just something to play when there's a 4/5 on the board. You must be getting desperate. The Frothing Berserker is a card that you want dead immediately, because whenever a minion takes damage, gain +1 attack. I once had... Oh, I've forgotten what I had, actually. It's a picture of it on my Twitter somewhere. I once had a Frothing Berserker that had like 18 damage, and the opponent just conceded because he couldn't do anything to it. It was outstanding. Speaking of opponents conceding, alright then. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Concede Opponent Man. Obviously he wasn't getting what he needed. And I actually had really, really good mana curve there. That was great. Okay, cool. We'll take it. Another spell. The coin! That's the other spell I've been using. The coin, of course. We'll take that victory. That was good. We're obviously doing another one now. That was, yeah, he really wasn't going well, that game. For him. I said he wasn't going well, not it wasn't going well. But it wasn't going well for him. It was quite the opposite of that, in fact. Very badly, I would say it was going. And it was going really, really well for me. I hope I have as good a game this time. Alright, what next? A worthy opponent. Good. Good. Priest? Oh my god! I just said a random class again and it was priest! Wow, I'm really good at this. Apparently though I can only do it right before it actually appears on screen. Huh. I'm gonna keep doing this. I'm gonna do this for the next game as well, if I remember, and see if I get it right. Oh my god, how did I do that? Not once, but twice! That's amazing! I am incredible at stuff, I guess. Legacy, nice name. Seems appropriate for a priest. This start is not as good as the last one. Not even close. But I think what I will do is coin out either the Imp Master or the Scarlet Crusader. Both are liable to get Shadow Word Pained. And the question is, but if they don't, then I have 3 damage next turn. If they do, then I have 2 damage. I'll do the Imp Master, because if that gets Shadow Word Pained, it's not a big deal. I'd rather that than the Scarlet Crusader. And admittedly, doing 3 damage to a priest at this stage is not particularly much. Doesn't really matter with their ability. Nor, admittedly, does 2. But this gives me a better options to trade with other things. Unless he plays a Northshire... not Northshire. Goldshire Footman. No. The one that draws when you heal. I've completely forgotten its name. Northshire Cleric. That's it. Unless he plays one of those, in which case I'm in trouble. But he didn't, so we're fine. So we'll Scarlet Crusader, and then next time we might Shattered Sun. That Scarlet Crusader. Or we might Shattered Sun her. No, I'll probably do the Scarlet Crusader. 4-2 behind a Divine Shield is a lot more dangerous than 3. Actually, that's a Argent Commander with that charge. Of course it is. It's a very good card. Okay, well now we will definitely do that. So, oh, except we just drew a Dragonling McKinnon. No, do it anyway. Do that. Do that. Smack that in there. And we'll hope that he doesn't have another Holy Smite. Or a Holy Nova. A Holy Nova right now would just be terrible for me. So please don't have a Holy Nova in those 6 cards. Attention. God damn it! Well. Kind of makes my Darkscale Healer fairly useless, doesn't it? So we'll just throw out the Dragoning Mechanic. That was disheartening. Never mind. He's got a fucking card advantage now as well. I knew it was a risk. In fact, I said it was a risk. I said that was exactly what I said was a risk. Now, see, now I was going to Sunwalker myself, but rather than having Sunwalker, I might just Rockless Racketeer, throw that in, then I got 2 Sunwalkers to play with. I'd have to run that in first, of course. Because otherwise he can just heal it. If I don't kill that straight away, he can heal it up, and that'll just be a pain in the ass. So I will throw her out, hit that. There we go. And then next turn I'll probably Sunwalker, might Darkscale Healer, Sunfury Protect, the 2 of them. There's going to be a lot of taunts. Wow. Lower third. Ha! One of the new Naxxramas cards. I say new, he's like 3 weeks old now. Battlecry enemy spells cost 5 more next turn. A 5/5 for 5. Pretty solid card, generally considered, but he's no use against this deck because I have no spells. However, now I actually have a thing to play there, so that's pretty good. Divine Shields everywhere. Please don't have a Blood Knight. If you have a Blood Knight, I'm going to be very unhappy. Blood Knight? No Blood Knight? You don't see Blood Knights very often. Oh, that is now a 5/8. Okay, this is a scary board he's got there. It's a lot stronger than mine. Got a 5/8 and a 6/6. Dear, dear. Oh, I can kill a 6/6. We're trading this in. I can't kill a 5/8. I can play Sylvanas, however. And I just might. Play it over here.
I have no time for games.
Which do we kill? I kind of want to... if either of these were to kill Sylvanas, provided the other one was on the board, I'd be happy with either of those grabs, but unlikely to work. I could give her Taunt, though. I could make her tauntable. But I'd rather have it on my terms, because otherwise he could cleverly kill off his minions, so that, and not kill Sylvanas. So I will actually keep her down so that it's on my terms that she dies. Because that way I can be better assured of things off. I will put that... Yeah. Yeah. I will give the 1/1 Divine Shield Taunt. For funsies. Okay, so if he plays a good minion, then Run that into that, assuming he doesn't run it in, and then Sylvanas into that, and then we steal his good minion. If he doesn't play a good minion, basically run everything except Sylvanas in, I guess. Hardly ideal. I don't like the disparity in cards either. He has 6. I have Fugan. Hello. Oh, this is interesting, isn't it? But wait, the taunt. Curse you, taunt! Okay, I need a way to kill that taunt. What do I mean to draw exactly? I don't have anything that will kill it. What the hell, Tom? Crap. Because I'd be happy to steal Fugan, because that probably also means he has Stalag. So, I wonder how that works if one of you has Fugan and one of you has Stalag when they do. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. Gotta look at this carefully. If I run that into that, it still has 2 health. And I have 1 taunt with the Divine Shield, which actually might hold those 2 off. So I could still pull it up. Yeah, you know, let's do that. And we'll actually heal her up a bit. There we go. Now, I can't kill them, so we go for the face. We hope that he can't kill Sylvanas this turn. Or, in fact, actually, no, if he does kill Sylvanas this turn, that's fine, because I'm still going to get a good minion out of it. Unless he has some way to... No, it's possible he could do it without me getting a good minion out of it. It'd be difficult, though, because he'd have to kill off... Worst case scenario, basically. Worst case scenario, he kills off both his minions. That is the worst case scenario. He loses 2 good minions. So actually, I come out pretty well of this whatever way it goes. And that's assuming you can get through this Divine Shielded Taunt without just running them both into it. If he can't, I will run Sylvanas into Lower Theb and take the 4/7 Stalag. No, that's Fugan is the 4/7, isn't he? Yeah. Or the Yeti. I will kill the Earthen... Oh, that makes it slightly more... Holy fucking hell, right, this confuses things a little bit. He's got a pretty frightening board now as well. Blimey. Okay. New plan. We panic. Okay, so if I were to run this into the... No, I don't like that. I could hit the Yeti, actually, and then... Alright, I'll tell you what I do. I run that into that. I run this into the Yeti, and then anything I get is pretty decent. Even if I get the Dark Cultist, that's still pretty good. And I got Fugan. I actually would have preferred to get Lower Third there because he has the high health, but I will take that. I will be happy. Okay, but now the problem is I don't really want to kill that because then it gives him +3 health, so he goes up to a 5/9 that can heal even higher. So he could become a 5/12. So that's not good. I really want to kill him before I kill that, and if I play the Sunwalker, then he'll just run that into it. So I think we Novice Engineer. Imp Master. Alright, I will play the Sunwalker, fuck it. At least he can't kill it in one go. Yes he can. Of course he can. And that will still be fine. Yeah, okay, not if we do this. We've now buffed him up to a 5/9, who he can heal to a 5/11. But we do have the means to kill him. This is a really good Lower Theb for him. He's getting a lot of value out of him. We can at least kill him. And now, more to the point, he can't just kill my Sunwalker off. He's still got another hit. And if he does hit it, it'll be down to 4 health, so I can then just into it. Unless he has another Holy Nova. Another Holy Nova here will absolutely ruin me. So I'm really hoping he doesn't. There we are, 5/11.
Is someone injured?
Frightening. The Order, man! The Order! Why didn't you play that first? Silly Billy. Okay, current situation. We obviously kill that. And... we can clear his board. However, it will hurt. So if we... that's 8, 10, 11. So we can trade both of the... okay, yeah, right. So we trade both of these in. And we'll trade both of these in. And that way, these guys are all hurt, but they're still alive. And more to the point, everything on my board... excuse me again. Everything on my board now has 4 health, which means they are immune to his Shadow Words, though I will also play Bloodsail Raider. And I won't play Imp Master. I will keep that just so I have something in hand. So yeah, everything... that's the only thing that can be killed with a Shadow Word is the Bloodsail Raider. All of these are immune to Shadow Word, Pain, and Death because they're the magical 4 attack damage. So that's pretty great. That's less great. Boy, it would actually that means it would have been helpful to play the Master. Never mind. Never mind. Let me see. We've got 3, 7. Actually, we've got 16, 19, 20. I could go for the face rather than trade into the Yeti, and I think I will, just because he is incredibly. He's in a very dangerous situation now, and a lot of these guys have enough health. They have so much health, in fact, that they're not going to die to... These two will die to Holy Nova, but the others won't. So that's pretty good. Currently, he is fucked, to use a technical term. The question is, how fucked? Do you have any way out, Mr. Priest? What would save him would be... No, actually, that wouldn't save him. How can I circle... How can I Soul Priest followed by Circle of Healing would do 4 damage to everything, so... And then he could trade that in. So he could actually save himself with that just. He would be... Like, if he healed, he'd be on, like, 3 health. He could just about save himself, but it doesn't look like he has it. He does not have it. Goodbye, Mr. Priest. It's been lovely knowing you. Time to die. No point jerking him around. Ah, success. That's 3 in a row in this video. So the Girl Power deck's success rate has really gone up. Now that it's got over its initial performance anxiety, it would seem, the Girl Power deck is really performing well. So that is, you know, make of that what you will. That's pretty good. I think we'll end it here. That was fun, wasn't it? Wasn't that fun? Join me for the next one, where I will be playing one of these, most likely. Buffy the Bad Guy Slayer or Secret Teachings. Little sneak preview you've got there. I'll give you a clue. One of them is terrible, one of them is great. So, yeah. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed that. And I will see you again soon for more Hearthstone. Bye-bye.